Recently in Israel, there's a significant uptick in attacks to Christians. And this uptick in attacks on Christians is something that, there always has been attacks on Christians in Israel. But the sheer volume of them is very different, and kind of trying to understand why is very confusing as well. But ultimately what it comes down to is kind of territorial infringements, is how people are feeling. In addition to that, just animosity against other religions. That has been here since the beginning of time, that certain religions just want to attack other religions. And that's what we're seeing in Israel for some strange reason. Most would argue that it's the youth, it's the younger generation in Israel that doesn't quite understand history or the Bible, either one. And as a result, it's usually an attack on priests and clergy. And I kind of always think it's insane to attack a priest. Like, who would attack a priest? Or a nun or something like that. But that's what you're getting, is you're getting people who are obviously Christians, people that are dressed like Christians, and then they're being attacked by young Israelites, mostly in Jerusalem, and also really around any historic Christian site that gets a lot of tourism from the Christian sect, so to say. But I just want to take some time and say that this is something as Christians we need to, no matter what, honor Israel, because whoever blesses Israel is blessed, whoever curses Israel is cursed, and not take this as something that this is what Israelites are like. I remember one time kind of being with a mission group of teenagers from a high school I worked at, and we were in a van driving across Nebraska, and we got back in the van from a truck stop or somebody was mean to one of the kids, and he's like, "Man, I hate Nebraska people." And it made me realize, and I had this conversation, that you can't sit there and say because one guy in Nebraska was rude that here's how everybody in the whole state is, like those Nebraskans. So we just need to be cautious of this on both sides. Because in the end, when it comes to the warring of the saints, you're going to have 144,000 Israelites with a multitude of tribes, tongues, and nations of Christians warring against the Antichrist and the world army. So there needs to be no animosity between Israel and Christianity. So that's kind of what this is about, as well as, if you're going to Israel to see some Christian sites, I hope to one day. Be on your guard, man. Have maybe some self-defense things on you. Anyhow, any thoughts or insight, definitely put that below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. If you feel called to support this channel with Patreon, that link is also below. But the most important part of this channel is we take prayer requests, and never hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, love guns.